Hi everyone, my name is Danghua. Today I'm going to talk about the server of Excel as the topic of my final project. In this video, I'm going to talk about what is server, why do we use it, and how to use it. Let's move on. What is server? Server is the Excel add-in program that you can use to find an optimal value for a formula in a cell, like maximum, minimum, or a value that you expect on the cell. And why do we use it? Because it helps us to figure out the optimal value easier. And now I'm going to show how to use the server in Excel to figure out the optimal value. First, we have to find out the server tool from the Excel, because some of the users didn't have it in the toolbar originally. To find out it and put it to the toolbar, we go to the file and go down to the option and go to the add-ins, and we went down here, select the Excel add-in and went in, and we check the box of the server add-ins and click OK, and now you should have the server in your data bar. After we find out the server tool, now I'm going to show how to use the server to find out the optimal value. First, I create some data about the eSport device store as an example to show how to use the server to analyze the data and to find out the optimal value. And this data I pretend as an example to show how I use the server to figure out the optimal value of the total profit. In the first column, it shows the product of eSport device, such as keyboard, mouse, gaming chair, and gaming monitor. And the following three columns shows the total unit sold, and remind unit of each product. And the next column, it shows the selling price of each single product. And the next one is the cost of each single product, which they cost of their manufacturing. And the last column, it shows the profit per product, which means they can earn by selling each single product. Like the keyboard can earn $12 by selling one of the keyboard, and mouse can earn 15. The gaming chair can earn 22, and the gaming monitor can earn $26. Of course, those data are just pretending as an example. And here is the important value. Here is the optimal value we want to find out for today. In this version, I just create the basic data that I used to show how effectiveness of server to find out the total profit here that I want to display. Let's move to the server worksheet. In this worksheet, I'm going to explain how to use the server in Excel. First, I just reset the value of unit sold to 0, which can display the result of the server better in the later step. Let's begin now. Click on the server button here, and now the first thing we see here is the set objective, which means the place you want to display your optimal value. And the second thing is the optimal value you want to set up. And first one is the maximum, minimum, and any value that you want to set up as your optimal value. And the value here I set up is 12,000. And the next one is the changing variable cell, which I select the unit sold from the D3 to D6. And the next part here is the subject to the constraint. which we can set up some rule of value that can changing by using the solver. In this case, I set up the D3 to D6 equal the integer, which means it will only display the number here as integer. There's no more dimensional number source here. And the second one, I set up the D3 to D6 with the union source greater and equal to 0. And the next one is the remind units. We also set it greater than 0, which we can we want some units left after store something. And in the next part here, we select the symbol LP. And now click on the solve button. And we got the solver result here. And here you can keep your solve solution, or you can restart to the original value. Also here is the answer report that will create a new report worksheet to display what you got in the solver. Now we click on this and let's see. And here is the answer report worksheet. In this worksheet, we can clearly see each step that the solver did. In this part, we can see on the JA means the cell we set to display our optimum value, which shows here. And the next part here is the variable cell, which we select the union source of each product from the D3 to D6, and they are displayed in the integer. And the next part here is the rule we set for each variable cell. And back to this page, we can clearly see how many units show to earn the optimal value we set as the 12,000. In this case, we can see how effectiveness of the solver tool in Excel helps us to find out the optimal value that shows how many unions here we sold to earn what we expect to the profit. And that's how the solver helps us to do this. And that's it for my final project. Thanks for watching.